Hey guys, it's Shalom, and I hope you are doing well today. Today, I'll be sharing my favorite Autodesk brushes so far, and although I haven't tried a lot of it, these are the ones that I've enjoyed. So let's just get into it. The first one is the inking pen from the Legacy set. This brush is the holy grail of all brushes for me. I have used this brush so much, and it serves as the inking brush. As you can see, it tapers at the edges, so it has that nice fluid look. It's not block like. Yeah. Okay. So the next brush is the texture brush 3. This brush is a cheat for drawing denim, and it's just so easy to use. It has a denim texture, so I just run it over the part that I want to color. That's literally it. And you can expand the grains of it so that if your denim is tighter, it it accommodates for that. The next brush on my list is the texture brush 4. This brush is another cheat for braids. So I used to shy away from drawing braids because they were so complex in my mind. And like I can draw them regularly on paper, but to actually get that complexity on this app was a bit tricky for me, and I didn't know how to get it done. I still need to know how to stylize it for fashion so that I won't, be caught up in details. So that's what I did. I found that brush and it just changed my life. Next brush is the watercolor pencil. This brush is sweet. I love watercolors, and I've never used a watercolor pencil in real life, but I imagine that if I just used it without adding water, it would be this way. This brush adds a little something to the line of my illustrations, and it just makes it look more cartoonish, I guess. There's this bag drawing I did. It's on my Instagram, so you can check it out. I use this pencil to line it, and I was just so obsessed with it. I digress. The next pencil, the brush, is in the texture set. The texture set is fantastic, if I'm being honest, but this signature ink brush is a cheat for embroidery and for just fine little unrefined details that I might want to add to my illustration. So it has like 3 lines in the brush, so that when I draw stitches or I draw embroidery, it makes it look like it's actually thread. And we love a good shortcut, don't we? This next tool is the cashmere eraser. It has a very fuzzy name, if I must say. Anyway, this brush, when I reduce the flow, is great for taking out excess lines or just lightly erasing things. It works like a tissue paper or a napkin for watercolors so that there isn't excess. I use this eraser rather, that way with my when I add shadows or highlights, because I tend to um, have splotchy marks with the airbrush. So what this tool does is that it makes it even and seamless, so it doesn't appear tacky. Nothing really fancy about it. So the last tool, I guess, is the fill tool. It's very basic but very time saving. You guys have no idea how I would suffer by coloring each individual part of the illustration, and it made no sense when I wasn't trying to have any specific um, textures. So if I was using the same brush, it made no sense to color everything in when there was the fill tool. I figured out how to use it eventually, but it took a while for me to figure it out. But it's great, and it's actually quite basic. I was just lazy actually to just go and watch a video. You see, watch a video, guys. It's good for you. So that's all. Thank you for watching this video. I will see you in the next one. Bye.